morning. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It is midday money at an earlier time slot today on Saturday, July the 31st. Welcome to the show, and Winner Free Picks is in the house as always. So again, earlier today, me and my son gonna go out, get a little day plan today. So there'd be no way for me to do this at 12 noon, but we're gonna run it back, do some free picks today. If you're on YouTube, wonderful. Notification bell on so you know we got the midday money. The late show's coming back. You don't want to miss out on that. Twitter, new to the family as we moved over from the Be Live to the StreamYard. But we're not new to the show, folks. We've been doing the midday money since the end of February. And listen, if you follow me on Twitter, we go back to 2009 on Twitter and videos all the way back. So you know that. And the Facebook group, new. Always a problem with Facebook. That is why we moved from Facebook to, from Be Live to the StreamYard. But again, if you're just finding it new, you just come across us, welcome, hello, welcome to the show. We appreciate you popping in, and we're going to cover all the games today, almost all games. We're not going to cover one game. Video picks. I'm gonna do it. I said I'm gonna get to it, and I will. I'll roll down. I'll go all the way back to February and add up the record. That's gonna take a little time, but yesterday, winning damn video yesterday, we were 3-2. We'll take it, right? We'll take a little whatever. It's a small winning day. That's all you can do, right? Phillies first five didn't get there. They didn't get there for the game. The Phillies, good showing up, Phillies. That's typical Philly. Dodgers first five over, did not get there 4.5. But St. Louis winner. Angels under 8.5 got there, and San Fran over 7.5. So 3-2, we'll take it. Put money in pocket. Premium side of things, a nice day there. Again, we just take it one day at a time. But before I get to the rundown, let me just say, Christmas in July sale. And usually, I rarely jump on the promo side of things, folks. But the Christmas in July sale ends today, obviously. Promo code HOT. Listen, whether you're on me or any of the other cappers, use the promo code HOT because the Christmas in July for all sports end of the year with the promo code will bring it down to $479, which basically comes out to like $95 a month for 5 months of games. So you like betting? You know me. You'll be loaded up. NFL since 2008-2009 season, 13 seasons, 9 winning seasons, and 2 of those losing ones, we had winning records. 91-83, 70-73, lost a little juice, but hey, like I say, I could have a losing season. Last year I had a losing NFL season. I had a winning big college football season. Again, college 9-13. We'll take it. Last 2 years 57, 56% in college football, big college football years, but use the promo code. $95 a month for, you get a lot of games. But enough about that. We're rolling. We got a stream. Scrolls underneath. I love it. Starting the first game here. Kansas City, Toronto. That is a premium. You got to get that one. 7-2 yesterday on premiums, but I only got this one up for tomorrow. Next up, Oakland and the Angels. This game here, I'm liking the under here. I had it yesterday. I'm going to come back on it today. Give me the under here. A's, again, make some nice trades. And what a great trade deadline. We love the trade deadline yesterday. It was literally like being with your friends and playing fantasy baseball. Hall of Famers, All-Stars, big names. It was good. I had a great time yesterday. It was fabulous. I was hanging out with the Earl brothers on their show. It was great. But I'm going to go under here with the A's and the Angels. Angels, I don't know. As good, yeah. Okay, Ohtani's wonderful, but no Trout, no Walsh. I get you got Upton, Rendon. I guess you love it. I don't know. I'm going under here. It's creeped up a little bit here. It's creeped up 9.5 to 10, huh? Well, I still, I'm leaning on the A's here as well. Give me the A's and the under. So they're the A's underneath here. You see them scrolling. Get on them. -115. Houston and San Francisco. Greinke and Alex Wood. I liked Houston yesterday. I liked the over yesterday. I ended up just doing the over. This game here, I'm going to come back on the over here. 8.5. open at 8. I see a couple eights out there still, but if you want to bet it, that's where my lean is. But the scroll picks are the ones obviously we can keep track of new people. Just so you know, it's the A's, Rays over, Pirates over, Mets over, White Sox run line. Those, everything else I'm just skimming out because everybody asks every game, so that's the way we go through them. Boston and Tampa, as I mentioned, we're on the over here. Valdi Yarborough. Both of these teams hit a little bit. I'm going over. I like the over yesterday. I'm going to come back with the over today. Sidewise, I guess I'd lean Boston on the side if you want to get down. But again, for me, over 8.5. And I actually am using that as a premium as well. So that's where I'm at with that game. Baltimore, Detroit. I like Baltimore yesterday. So let's take ourselves some Baltimore Orioles. Means on Hill today hasn't been sharp since coming back from the IL. But, the Tigers, people want to bet the Cubs and the Nats yesterday. For me, betting Baltimore and Detroit is almost falls on the same boat. Granted, these guys didn't trade away all their players like the Nationals and the Cubs did, but Baltimore's in the basement. Detroit, again, is a team that was supposed to be in the basement. They've overachieved. Do you think they're going to keep it up? Small fave 105 is basically pick them. It's just a game I don't want to bet on. I can't. You want to bet Baltimore? Great. You want to take Detroit because you hate Baltimore? I understand. You want to take the over because Baltimore's bullpen's terrible? I understand. Don't want to touch this with your money. I'm staying away. No opinion on that game. Philly and Pitt. Listen, I thought the Phillies would. This is the problem with Philly and Philly fans. If you're out there, or maybe it's just any team that whoever's a fan of a team and they go out and try to do something and they kind of like wet the bed after the fact. Like Phillies, didn't make sexy trades, right? Gibson is an overachieving first-year All-Star in his 30s, coming to a hitter's park. And Ian Kennedy is what he is at this stage of his career. I mean, bring back Freddie Galvis. Try to do a couple things. I get it. But how don't you beat up on Pitt, who traded every one of their relievers? I like Philly yesterday. I'm like, I'll take Philly. Today here, listen, over the 8. Over the 8. Pittsburgh apparently can hit the ball still. Philly should be able to hit the ball. Brubaker, I think, is on a 2-12 run. I mean, he's not effective at all. So give me the over. Aaron Nola hasn't pitched like good Aaron Nola. He's been pedestrian Aaron Nola. So I will go over. What do I got? I see 7.5 out here. No, it's come down a half a tick. Well, listen, I got the over 8. I'll go over 7.5. It is what it is. Seattle and the Texas Rangers. Now, I guess I really don't want to do nothing with Seattle. I said, you know what? These guys beat up their own clubhouse. They were cursing the GM, losing their minds over trading their closer. And I said the same thing. Like, how do you trade your closer to a team that you're chasing in the same division? It didn't make any sense. Again, another overachieving team, but you're chasing somebody. Like, wouldn't you try to go for it? And the GM's like, oh, we're not done making trades. And you bring in a innings eater, fourth or fifth starter, and then you bring in another reliever guy from Tampa. Now this makes a little sense. Okay, he said they weren't done making deals. I don't know what Tampa's thinking getting rid of this guy, and he's got the similar, better numbers. He's younger and he's locked up, so maybe it wasn't a bad trade bringing that guy in. But again, do I want to lay 150 with Seattle? This would more be a run line. I don't want to lay one. I don't like laying in numbers, but I guess 140 isn't terrible. Texas, hey, they traded their guys away. It's a clear rebuild here. 138, I see. I guess you could take Seattle. For me, it's a no play. There's other games I like. I'm going to bet on today, but Seattle would be the lead here for me. Cincy and the Mets. I had the Reds yesterday. I know I mentioned it. Listen, Carrasco, first start back in the bigs. It is what it is. It is what it is. I didn't think he's going to pitch long. And now we get Rich Hill on the mound with Wade Miley, another guy who's overachieved. But Rich Hill's numbers, I don't love. I'm going to go over here. I'm going over the 8. I think the Mets offense, and great trade by the Mets, by the way. Even if they don't make the playoffs or win the division this year, and obviously DeGrom's, let's be honest, DeGrom's not pitching this year. And you sign Baez, that's a pretty good infield with Alonso and him and Lindor. Who knows? Maybe they get another guy. Good for the Mets fans. They got some plays here. Good, some players. But in this game, I'm going over. I think the Reds will hit Rich Hill. I think the Mets will get something across against Miley. Reds did improve the bullpen. They brought some guys in too little, too late, possibly. But I'm going over here. I got an 8. I'm seeing 8.5. I guess I'm a little ahead of the line here. I'll take it. You know, I lost a half run in the Philly over because it's 7.5. I got 8. But in this one, I got 8 and it's 8.5. I'm on the over here. We got comments. Mr. Playtime in house, liking the Angels to bounce back. We'll get to that game in a second, Mr. Playtime. Orioles win again. That wouldn't shock me there. Good morning. Well, I mean, I'm glad you got the notifications on. Wonderful. And yeah, you know, we're rolling out now. So I know you're on Twitter also, so you'll be able to see it on there. I should have did this a long time ago with Twitter. You know, I've been on there for ages, and just took me a while to find this one that's connected to all the different streams. You get Facebook, you can do Twitch, you can do YouTube, you can do Twitter. So I like it. And again, thanks for popping in. I know it's early, but I got stuff to do today. White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Somehow I pulled out a miracle White Sox win. I put on Twitter last night, and I tweet something. I'm not like huge, like overly in-game making comments on Twitter about things I've had and stuff like that. So I was like, wow, you know, you log on, all of a sudden you get a win here, and I thought it was a loser, and a decent day turned into a really nice day. But again, Cleveland, the fate is on Cleveland. I got the White Sox underneath here. I'm going to go run line. Cleveland setting up the white flag. A lot of white flags in that Central Division, boy. The surrender is on. The surrender is on. White Sox, I mean, I even said this in my little write-up for this game here. I got it as a premium. I said, these guys, who are challenging these guys, forget about this year. Who's challenging them next year or the year after? I mean, Cleveland, maybe you got Bieber, you got Savell. You know, they always have some kind of good little pitcher there. Jose Ramirez still there, but they have to get some bats, right, to give them a challenge. So next year, I don't even see – Cleveland has to do a lot of stuff next year to challenge these guys. I think the White Sox got this division wrapped up for the next 2 years. Obviously, they're going for it. Good for them. So I'll go White Sox run line here. Mini St. Louis, we had the Cards yesterday. We had them at plus money, and by the time we got to the game time, they were a big fave. I threw out I think I threw out in a show here, and I did it with Joe Madden on her little show afterwards. 164 I got him at as a run line. Nice win there. Again, then they figured out Lester and J.A. Happ. What is this, like 2010? I mean, I'm not sure what the goal is there, but hey, do I want to lay 140? I don't know. This is it's not pretty much. It is. It's an avoid game for me. I'm not betting it. Milwaukee, Atlanta, Woodruff, and Mueller. I had Milwaukee in the under yesterday. Somehow I pulled out a miracle comeback, and the Braves go out, get a bunch of outfielders. Mueller's pitched well. Again, I want to come back on the under here, but now I'm worried because once guys swinging the bat carries over the next day. For me, this is a no play. This is a no play for me. Colorado, San Diego. Believe it or not, I kind of like Colorado here. San Diego's got to be deflated after the trade deadline. They thought that Scherzer, he's on the competition. Brian ends up with the Giants. Okay, they granted they set the tone like, hey, look at this, we got Frazier, things are good. Yeah, that's what you got. That's what you got. And Trey Turner and Scherzer and Duffy to the Dodgers, Chris Bryant to the Giants, and you lose Tatis again with a shoulder injury. So they might be a little deflated. I don't want to lay $2. Colorado, I didn't think Story and Gray would be there. I didn't think Marquis would be there. I mean, what are you doing with this team? Whatever. But you know what? Believe it or not, give me Colorado here. I'll take a little Colorado action here. San Diego's got to be deflated. You just lost your best player. 2 teams ahead of you. Vastly improved. You sat on your hands. This could be a blow-up team this winter. Or definitely next year for sure, because they're not paying these guys. That ain't happening. Got to learn how to work the comment section here. Giants, Rays, Tigers, Nick. How are you? Good morning. So the Giants against Greinke. I'm not sure. This game, I can see both. Again, I had the over yesterday. I can see the over again here with these 2 teams. I can see these guys getting hit. Tampa Bay. I don't like Tampa. I like the Red Sox yesterday. I kind of lean a little bit with them today. But again, not bad. I'm looking for runs in Tampa Bay game there, Nick. So give me the over. Give me the over. Tigers money line. You came in late. I said Tigers and the Orioles. Not something I want to bet on today with these two teams. There's other games I like. I mean, we got 5 of them underneath that I've moved on. You know, these are games I use as premiums. I like them. The best bets today. Erica, these guys. I don't know which one would be the best. I like all these games that are scrolling on the bottom. I bet today, and half of them I got them as premiums. The one premium I'm selling is in the game I didn't even talk about today. But any one of these games, I mean, I like them all. And I don't come in and put bad games up or games I don't like in the free section down here. On the video section, I should say, because they're not. I mean, these are plays I bet myself. These are plays I put out on the premium side that I like. But if you're asking which one out of all these I want to jump on, it's going to be White Sox get it done here today. I'll be White Sox 1, Met over 2. Those are my 2 fave there in the video with us. Over in the Royals game. So KC and the Blue Jays is the one game I didn't talk about, Nick, and that is you got to go get it. Tim Earl, I'll just mention we're doing a little trade show yesterday. It was great. And by the way, Earl Sports folks, I mentioned the promo code. Listen, this is what it comes out to for 5 months. It comes out to $93. Go to Win Free Picks. Use the promo code. Me, you got the Earl brothers. We got plenty of guys to choose from. Use the leaderboards. I told you what I'm at. 9 of the last 13 years, NFL college football, money in your pocket. 2 NFL years, winning years, but we lost some juice. You get it all sports. Rockies team total over 2.5. Nick, I'm going to be honest. I didn't do team totals or first fives today because I'm rolling out early, and some of the stuff isn't really up, so I didn't really focus on it. And actually now, as they refresh, they're all here. But again, that's not what I'm doing today. It's a short show. I'm giving out the picks. I'm rolling out. Terry, early one today. Me and my guy got some things planned, and probably rolling out here in a few minutes. But I was torn on even just doing a show. I'm like, you know what? I got to come back and do the show for Saturday. Especially normally, I give a heads up. Like I got someone on 50-50 shot, but today I said, let me just do the morning show. I want to give out the Christmas in July promo because it's worth it. It is worth it. And listen, folks have been here a long time. I don't ever hype up the premium, go do this, but that one I will because that's a great deal. Mr. Playtime likes the Angels to bounce back. Mr. Playtime, this was like first game we talked about, Irvin and Barry. I like the A's. I like the under again. Had the under last night here. I don't know. I like Oakland. They were 150. I got them 115 last night. They're up to 135. 140 in some spots. 145. I'm flying on the A's. I understand. Angels, not too bad, but I don't know. They trade a pitcher. Shouldn't they be trying to get pitchers? Shouldn't they be trying to win a little bit? They're content to just being a third place team again. And hey, Trout will be back next year, and we'll be better with him and a healthy Ohtani. I mean, I don't think Ohtani's going to hit 45 home runs next year. I think this is a breakout year for him. But is it going to be a 45 home run guy, 50 home run guy? I don't know about that. Maybe get a full season run. I mean, Upton's another year older. That guy's no spring chicken. And the pitch, I just don't understand the Angels. And I got a future on the Angels to win. I said, you know what? These guys, I said, Trout and Ohtani is a good 1-2 punch. I mentioned Ohtani for MVP. We talked about it. You'd have to luck into some pitching. They can't even luck into a pitcher having a good year. They look at the pitchers having atrocious years. Zoe has the Blue Jays run line. I said, this is the KC Toronto is the only game I'm not talking about. That one is I have on the thing, and I've had some sales on it. I can't give that one out. Big Llama, you know it. Good morning to you as well. Tigers and Orioles. This is a game. This is like the Cubs and the Nets. Why are we bothering with these games? This is a game. There's other games. Every game I got underneath scrolling here, I love more. I said, this is a game I don't want to bet on. I don't tell you. The Orioles are bad. The Tigers are bad, and they had a nice little win streak. Why am I getting involved in it? I would gladly bet your money on any of the games listed below instead of this game. If this was the only game playing today, I'd say, all right, maybe we'd find an angle. I don't even look at it. It's a game, and I say this. You're going to hear this a lot with football coming up. There's this game I just don't even look at, and it's the same for baseball. There's this game that I wouldn't look at because I don't like the line, I don't like the team, I don't get involved in it because there's too many other ones you can find money in. Rockies team total a steal for you here at 2.5. I think the Rockies win today. Here we go. Timmo making jokes. He's got jokes today. Tigers more than one. I'm off. Yes, get off. Don't play with that one. But where are my little banners? There we go. I'm trying to get it to. I got to learn how. The only one thing with this is I want to have something so I have a box, like my name and maybe a box next to it with other picks in it. But not figured out. But I'm out of here. Listen, it was an early show today. Like I said, me and my son, I'm going to do guy things today. Blow things up. I don't know how they, we're guys. But free picks rolling. Thanks for popping in. We'll be back, obviously, midday money, regular time on Sunday. Again, I don't ever hype premiums. You know this. You've watched for 6 months. This is definitely worth its weight in gold. If you want to get, can't go wrong with that. All sports. KJ, over under A's game. I like the under. A's and the under. I had the under yesterday. I'll run it back, and I also like the A's there. Cards first 5 over under. No real opinion on the first 5 here. I would, maybe look to the under there. I didn't look into it. I know it's 4.5. No first 5s for me today. I'm straight game action today, Todd. And that's another game I really don't want to play with. I don't know how Minnesota's going to be. They got, who's last night 5-1. Cardinals are a bottom 5 offensive team. Minnesota could be flat. I just lean under for the game. First 5, I don't know. You too, though. Listen, everybody have a great day. Back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.